Nobody is coming to save you. This is a moment you either rise or disappear. January whispers of transformation, a sacred space where you vanish into the cocoon of solitude, emerging as someone the world no longer recognizes, someone who's deliberately placed themselves beyond reach. Greatness isn't born from grand gestures, but from the accumulation of small acts executed with precision. The truly exceptional operate without pause, stacking each day upon the next with relentless consistency, understanding that evolution never settles into complacency. Fear stands as a guardian at the threshold of your dreams, testing your commitment to cross over. You face a choice: retreat into familiar comfort where growth withers, or surge forward into discomfort again and again. When difficult decisions paralyze you, recognize this truth: the harder path usually reveals a correct one. Easy choices don't create internal conflict. They're obvious. It's the challenging route that makes you hesitate precisely because it demands something more from you. Distractions breed detours. Detours manufacture delays, and this trinity destroys potential. Every interruption derails your trajectory toward purpose. Silence the need for external validation. Results follow work with mathematical certainty. Lions hunt or starve. There's no middle ground. The person consumed entirely by thought loses touch with reality, constructing elaborate illusions. You didn't arrive into this world from some distant place. You emerge from it like leaves unfurling from branches. Humans alone possess the extraordinary capacity to conjure visions from nothing and forge them into reality. This gift's value depends entirely on frequency of use. Dreams propel action. Education serves the dream, not the reverse. You aren't your history. Yesterday's version who stumbled and erred doesn't define today's you. Extract wisdom from mistakes, but refuse to inhabit that space. Transform regret into fuel, declaring never again with conviction. Past accomplishments don't predict future success. Rent comes due every single day, regardless of yesterday's triumphs. Countless souls achieved more than you and still fell short of their potential. Your brain represents your most formidable weapon, yet if you cannot master it, it becomes your prison. Dictate your destination, or accept whatever random direction your untamed thoughts provide. Pain reveals two faces: suffering's discomfort, which makes you recoil, and effort's glory, which promises something transcendent on the other side. Most people retreat at the first encounter with difficulty, never discovering what awaits beyond that threshold. Time advances whether you participate or not. Everyone moves forward, but not everyone truly progresses. Those who take stands live immersed in purpose, creating substance and meaning. Those who follow crowds drift unfocused, their lives scattered and diluted. Standing means consciously designing a life of significance rather than mimicking everyone else's choices. Don't judge yourself so harshly that you demolish everything and cast it into darkness. You possess intrinsic worth alongside your flaws. Most of you remain in the becoming phase. Why should encouragement mark the path? Rise up, assemble your life, accept responsibility, construct a vision. Transforming nothing into something begins with imagination, that space where the intangible becomes almost tangible. Envision possibilities, then move. Action simplifies even impossibility. Starting makes continuation easier than perpetual postponement and eternal regret. Dedicate your existence to something larger than yourself. Life quality correlates directly with dedication's intensity. Vague, diffuse commitment produces weak, poor results. Understand this. Worthwhile pursuits involve struggle. Accept that reality and extract enjoyment from the process. Make non-success impossible in your mind. That's when transformation ignites. When you promise action and deliver, growth happens in those invisible moments between public victories. No one witnesses the small steps, the daily discipline, the incremental progress. Failure isn't your enemy. It's the highway to greatness, the price of admission. Develop resilience until mistakes become lessons rather than defeats. Gross discomfort holds infinitely more value than safety's illusion. Excellence requires effort. But consider the alternative: reaching your final hour and confronting all the potential and genius you abandoned, all the experiences you denied yourself. Building reveals your strengths and talents. That recognition is the true reward, not external validation. Purpose and passion don't spontaneously appear. They demand deliberate cultivation. Each morning presents an opportunity to inject passion into your day, to show up purposefully. This lack of intentionality explains your stagnation. Ambition should aim toward transforming the world into something divine, and you possess that capacity. Even in struggle, you're blessed. Your current season, however difficult, contains lessons that will serve your future. You're not alone or unique in suffering. Others have traversed this terrain before you, and others will follow. Remember this fundamental truth. Hold faith that something good waits beyond your pain. Stop waiting. The future never arrives. It's always this moment unfolding now. Waiting's vibration differs entirely from being's vibration. The only viable response to difficulty? Move forward. Return to your path. Trust the process. Continue grinding and searching. That's what maintains your trajectory. People become paralyzed observing infinite possibilities, refusing to commit while time devours their potential. Make a decision and commit completely. Now is literally the only moment action can occur. The present moment alone allows execution. If not now, when? Misery exacts a price whether you change or not. The familiar devil may seem safer, but passivity guarantees increased misery as time passes. Donate the next 3 months to your future self. Commit to something that will earn gratitude a year from today. These 90 days don't belong to your current self. They belong to who you're becoming. 3 months of consistent action establishes a successful year. If you have energy today, why not tomorrow? And the next day? 1 foot ahead of the other, repeatedly. Some days feel like you're operating on empty, yet you discover something that propels 1 more step. Every day presents a battle because your mind gravitates toward minimal resistance. But ease creates mediocrity, not excellence. Normality doesn't interest me. Everything you currently possess or lack results from past actions. This truth stings, but accepting it transfers ownership and control of your life into your hands. Short-term pleasure generates long-term pain. Short-term pain produces long-term pleasure. Everything you seek waits beyond temporary suffering. Everything you despise hides behind avoidance of that suffering. Life resembles multiple sprints within a marathon where the finish line constantly shifts. Sadness stems from perceived lack of options. Hopelessness emerges when you can't identify solutions. Anxiety arises from numerous options without priorities. Solve it by choosing. Life quality depends on 2 elements, meaning and emotion. The meaning you assign controls the emotion you experience. Develop urgency. Build a reputation for speed and dependability, and watch your future expand. Excellence universally demonstrates urgency. Most people shuffle through life, addressing things when convenient. High performers act now, immediately, without delay. Progress compounds invisibly. Day by day, minute by minute, change feels imperceptible. Frustration whispers you're making no progress. But everything's compounding beneath the surface. The moment things feel different doesn't arrive overnight. Miles aren't conquered in single steps. Just continue moving. We narrate our lives through stories that explain choices and outcomes. But when those stories mislead or remain incomplete, they imprison us rather than liberate us. Life's narrative shapes what life becomes. Getting to know yourself requires unknowing yourself, releasing the singular version you've told yourself, so you can live authentically rather than inhabit a story. Understanding you control your future generates the most powerful emotion, hope. Most people exist in quiet desperation, bills unpaid, health deteriorating, anxiety constant. To feel different, believe that what you desire already belongs to you. The time-space continuum simply needs to catch up. You don't need to become something to be someone. You were created as someone special already. Statistics of your existence prove your uniqueness. Yet we believe we must transform to achieve greatness. For many, the next level isn't upward, it's inward. Nobody will save you, simplify your journey, or live your life for you. Nobody can endure your pain, select your struggles, or experience growth from loss on your behalf. Nobody can construct your confidence through repeated failures or learn your lessons. You earn that privilege. The honor of suffering and overcoming repeatedly defines being alive. Return to the present moment. Set intention and execute. Optimism believes the future shines bright while acknowledging current reality. Darkness and difficulty can coexist with optimism. Hard times persist, duration unknown, but coming together, working hard. Caring for each other ensures emergence stronger than before. Believing invisible things challenges us, but if you converse with yourself and accept that all things are possible, then everything becomes possible. It originates in the mind, your life steering wheel. Relinquish mental control, and someone else commandeers it. Edit your life ruthlessly. Identify what matters most. Clarity arrives quickly through this exercise. Anything misaligned with your vision gets eliminated. Life's toughest times define you more than easy ones. Struggles and failures motivate transformation more powerfully than success's comfort. Small wins matter. Say you'll do specific things, then do them. Wake up still in difficulty without confidence or good feelings. But you executed yesterday's commitment. That's where it starts. Seemingly insignificant victories. Repeat this daily until hard things become integrated parts of who you are. Eventually, you feel extraordinary about who you're becoming. Stop overthinking. Abandon past regrets and future anxieties. Exist in the present where your mind becomes free and capacity unleashes. Complete immersion in current activity signals arrival. Align with what's most important, what you genuinely believe, what provides meaning. Settling for less while paying bills is acceptable temporarily, but never abandon pursuing what makes you feel most alive. Our labor beyond love represents the most sacred gift we offer others. When nobody's watching, what do? If success observed your last 7 days silently on video, would success be impressed? Would success say, "I'll see you soon"? Or would the disconnect between words and actions be glaring? Results emerge from actions, not declarations. Breaking commitments to others angers you. Breaking commitments to yourself should anger you more. Yet people violate self-commitments constantly. Yesterday's cleverness made me want to change the world. Today's wisdom makes me change myself. Most people aren't happy. Spending life's third working jobs they dislike, earning insufficient money, trapped in unwanted relationships, doing things they despise. Most people envision who they want to be but do nothing about it. If you want different outcomes, be different. Different comes with consequences. Misunderstanding, missed parties, less fun by conventional standards, frequent self-denial. Face consequences of being different now, or wish you were different later. People rush, wanting to accelerate. They miss that the journey spans life. No end goal or destination exists. Journey from birth to death. Today is another brick building your ideal house. Choose to accept life or become an active force for good. Surviving and living are entirely different things. Do today what others won't have tomorrow, what others won't have. Current position reflects past thinking. Change your future by changing present thoughts and converting them to action. You must traverse fire first, experiencing complete self-loathing before forgiving yourself. Skip responsibility, substitute guilt, useless to everyone, but feel genuine shame, hatred, humiliation, self-loathing. That's the door. Pass through to forgive yourself. Never lose faith. Believe in the invisible. Believe when you see no pathway. Stop surrendering to every short-term impulse entering your brain. Stop pursuing momentary satisfaction. You're traveling an empty road the further you go, the more your appetite grows without satisfaction. Trying to satisfy carnal desires and short-term impulses creates perpetual suffering. Choose to suffer up front, pay in full now, and become someone you respect. That feeling surpasses and outlasts any cheap dopamine chase. You're back against the wall. Disappointment is yours, your fault. Failure provides two choices: stay down or rise. You understand failure's disappointment. Choose to get up. Someday arrives, your last day, my last day. Live every day as if it's the last. Do what you've always wanted because you don't want to die thinking about missed opportunities, about could-haves and should-haves. Do it now. Talent doesn't matter. Caring matters. Wanting it. Doing it. It's within. You know what you're supposed to do deep down. Everyone knows. Most don't pursue it. They want something but ensure they have backup plans, setting themselves up for retreat. Announcing possible failure manifests that failure. Simply state what you want and do it. You'll usually get it. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's a quiet voice of days and whispering, I will try again tomorrow. The journey toward dreams starts with courage to begin, taking the first step despite uncertainty. Acknowledge fears without letting them paralyze you. Every great achievement began with deciding to try, stepping into the unknown. The path may blur, the destination may seem distant, yet every step is victory, testament to your strength and resilience. The only impossible journey is the one never begun. Muster courage. Take that first step. Watch the path unfold. Being lost is okay. Not knowing is okay. Confusion is okay. Stop self-punishment. Stop comparing yourself to others' timelines and possessions. Step back, breathe, stand where your feet are. It's okay. Just a season, a period in your journey, temporary. When you die, you'll be dead very long. Also, you weren't born for very long. Life is simultaneously long and, from elevated perspective, very short. Not squeezing everything from it, from happiness, from trying, from ambition, is absurd. You know mentally what you should do. Then you don't do it. You cheat yourself. If you want something, what stops you from getting it? Realize you're in complete control, behind the wheel every day. Character isn't a product of circumstances. It survives them. Most people are distracted, busy being busy, exhausted. Very few people do what world class requires. So there's minimal competition at world class. That hunger to be more, do more, give more, that endless hunger. Everyone possesses it, but for some it slept long because fear paralyzes. Fear of getting hungry, trying, failing. Human nature protects from fear by lowering expectations. You get what you tolerate in yourself and your life. Eventually you reach a point declaring, not another day, not another hour. This is done. That moment begins the breakthrough. Every next level demands a new version of you. Goals, dreams, aspirations require evolution beyond your current self. Experience teaches who you are, what you possess, what you'll do. Learning emerges from different situations and scenarios. Failure teaches. Disappointment teaches. Success teaches. Growth requires learning. Character is formulated and sustained through learning. When life's hard things break you, let them affect you, not crumble you. Everyone has superpowers necessary for greatness. Until you're backed into a corner like an injured, hungry, thirsty animal, you don't realize how much you contain. Go after your dreams. Never let anyone define your capabilities or limitations. On the other side of temporary pain, you meet your other self. Survive the temporary. Meet another version of yourself. What keeps you alive doesn't make you successful. Our instinct avoids pain and discomfort. We try navigating difficulty with minimal pain. Survive the temporary. Meet another version of yourself. People want things but won't work. Life tests all of us, revealing how badly we want what we claim. People talk excellently. Life says, you said you want it. Now let's see how badly. Most people underestimate their abilities and capacity while overestimating others. It's like reserving greatness for special people, believing you don't belong in that category, lacking what it takes. The great ones understand. You're always guaranteed success and fulfillment when doing it for the process, not the product. Doing it for the product is hit or miss. Doing it for the process, from your heart, with compassion and passion, for something bigger than you, you'll be successful. You cannot fail. That's the promise made when you were born. Want a goal you can never attain? You can always move closer to a goal that recedes as you approach. Seems frustrating, like Sisyphus pushing the rock uphill. But it's not because pursuing that goal assembles you. Your life gets better, richer, more abundant. That's why the highest levels of virtue and goals are transcendent. You want them above everything you're doing so you can continually move towards something more sublime than better. That's what you are. You're here to live, not sleep. You have everything needed to achieve greatness. You have a duty and responsibility to the world to demonstrate greatness. The highest version of yourself, the 2.0 version, the most self-actualized version. You must become a man you love, respect, admire. That is your duty. You have 6 months ahead. Be a loser and wait for the new year to reset expectations and resolutions. Or start today and reprogram yourself for greatness. You're the architect of your own reality. Design a life resonating with your true self. What you think and believe will come true. Your thoughts create your life. That's simple. There comes a time when you snap. You choose to go all in. Stop hesitating. Become relentlessly consumed by what you love. You give everything toward a vision only you can see. Everything turns off except this one thing dominating your life. Once you decide, life becomes simple. Life's too short to not see what you're capable of. What permission do you need to do the thing we both know you really want to do? The thing not everyone will approve of, but you're meant to do. What permission do you need to get up and get after it? Yes, there's risk, mostly just bruised ego. But you know what's worse? Living with inaction's regret. Knowing what you need to do, the scary steps necessary to grow into who you want to be, and doing nothing. If you need it, this is your permission slip to go do what you need to do. Disappointments come, they're normal, part of life. The question is how you handle it. How do you handle coming winters, disappointments, downtimes? You can get stronger, wiser, better. The winters won't change, but you can. That's how life changes for you. Before understanding, when it was winter, I wished it was summer. When it was hard, I wished it was easy. I didn't know. Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Your mistakes and problems are actually the best things that can happen. Instead of getting reactive and rigid, bend with it. Say this happened for a reason. It's teaching me a lesson. I made a mistake. I need to learn from this. This is it. There will never be a more perfect time than now to put everything on the line. Don't worry about tomorrow or how long you can sustain this. Just do it today. Use every ounce of energy within you to be the absolute best you can be. Set direction, not destination. If you want agility, quit trying to arrive somewhere. Just take the journey. The dream's free. The journey is not. There's no improvement when we arrive, before we start, or after we finish. You improve while taking the journey. It's the journey where you discover, where you improve. Don't do things just because you think you'll get something for it. That's not why we do things. Do what interests you. Don't worry about outcome. We can't predict outcome. Follow your own inner guide. It directs us. Stop comparing yourself to other people. You're not competing with them. Get this in your mind. In life, your only competition is you. Life is you versus you. All that matters when you go to bed tonight is that you're better than when you woke up this morning. String together 365 of those days. You're a different person in a year with a massively different life. Beautiful thing about life, you get to choose your hard. Everything in life is hard, but you choose what your hard is. It's really hard to build an incredible body in fantasy. It's also really hard to see your body completely fail you. It's really hard to build meaningful relationships. It's also really hard to live on the surface with a bunch of people. You choose your hard. It's really hard to live a life of purpose working on something you care about. It's also really hard to live without purpose. You choose the thorns on your journey's path. I think about constantly, how can I endure this a little longer? How can I embrace this part of whatever I'm going through? The only thing between you and the person you want to be are the skills you're missing. First, imagine yourself in 10 years doing exactly what you want to be doing. Ask yourself, what skills does that version of you have that you currently don't? List them. Next, ask how those skills are acquired. Be relentless in pursuing development of those skills every day. Ensure every job opportunity, side project overlaps with this list somehow. Focus on the skills you're missing, and over the long run, you'll become exactly who you wanted. Do you really want legacy? Do you really want to live out your dreams in life as you imagine? Do you really want to reach full capability in mind, body, spirit? How badly does it make you lose sleep at night? Does it leave you feeling restless? Is it at the forefront of your mind every minute of every day? If you don't sow, you don't reap. If your focus is on reaping and what people will add to you today, every day will be empty, coming up short. The day you realize that adding value, sowing seeds is more important than reaping harvest, your life and communication will incredibly change. I consider the success of my day as communicator, As leader, based on the seeds I sow, not the harvest I reap. In the shadows of grief, hearts heavy with loss and minds burdened by the world's weight, we confront stark reality. Pain, sorrow, despair are unavoidable companions on this journey. These emotions, though unwelcome, are intrinsic to human experience. They remind us of love's depth, connection's significance, existence's fragility. Even in darkest hours, there's a flicker of light, a reminder that we're not alone. Each tear shed, each anguish sigh testifies to shared humanity. We're bound together by struggles. In collective suffering, we find strength to endure. This shared journey, while challenging, offers opportunity to grow, learn, find deeper meaning. Life is fragile, its beauty often fleeting. We're reminded when we lose those we love, when dreams shatter, when facing harshest trials. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, to succumb to hopelessness' crushing weight. Yet precisely in these moments, we must remember the human spirit's resilience. Our capacity to adapt, persevere, find hope even in bleakest times defines us as human beings. We may stumble and fall, but we rise again. We carry memories of those we've lost within us. Their spirit fuels our determination to press on. Their dreams become our dreams. Their hopes our hopes. We honor them by living fully even as we carry the ache of their absence. Through living, through our actions and choices, we keep their legacy alive. Every step forward, however small, testifies to their enduring influence in our lives. The road ahead may be long and arduous. There will be times when we feel we cannot continue. But let us find solace in quiet strength residing within. Let us draw courage from love and support those around us. In grief, we discover compassion's depths, empathy's breadth, unity's power. Together, we can face any challenge, overcome any obstacle, find a way to move forward. As we navigate this difficult path, hold on to belief that despite sorrow, beauty still exists. In a child's laughter, a friend's warm embrace, sunrise's gentle touch, we find glimpses of hope that sustains us. These moments, though fleeting, remind us life is still worth living. Joy can still be experienced. Happiness can be found even amid pain. Life is a mosaic of joy and sorrow, each piece integral to the whole. Though consumed by sadness, don't lose sight of moments bringing light. Remember, even in darkest night, stars still shine. These stars, symbols of hope and guidance, remind us there's always a way forward, always a path to follow, even when hidden by grief's shadows. Move forward with quiet determination, honoring pain while embracing healing's possibility. Live not just for ourselves, but for those who can no longer do so. In shared journey, we'll find strength, find purpose, find a way to carry on. Each day is an opportunity to honor their memory, to live reflecting their values and dreams, to make positive impact on the world around us. In pursuing healing, be kind to yourself. Grief isn't linear. It ebbs and flows and takes time. Allow yourself to feel, to mourn, to heal at your own pace. Surround yourself with those who understand, who support you, who offer comfort. Remember, it's okay to seek help, to lean on others, to find solace in community. As we continue this journey together, remember we're not defined by losses, but by how we choose to respond. We have power to transform pain into something meaningful, to use experiences to help others, to create a legacy of resilience and hope. In this way, we honor the past, embrace the present, look forward to a future filled with possibility.